Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome to a new Let's Play with a new game, or at least new for the channel. Definitely not new. It's been around for a few years now. Wildermyth, or Wildermyth, depending on how you want to go with this. I have all the DLCs, armors and skins, as well as Omen Road. So why Wildermyth? Why now? It's been around for a few years. I want to say 3. The reason is because I've kind of had it in my Steam library. I've always kind of looked at it. I played around with it a couple of years ago and then just kind of did other things. And I'm attracted back to it mainly because of how much I do in terms of tabletop role-playing games. And this is very clearly a role-playing game with strategy elements. It's a tactical role-playing game with story elements. So it kind of combines story gaming. I know I have at least one listener, Dustin, who's a big fan of story games. That term carries a lot of negative weight with some people, but I don't see it quite as that way. And so you've got tactical role-playing, tactical combat. You've got a legacy component here where your characters, as you go through the different campaigns, age, advance, and generationally pass forward into the next storyline. And honestly, I want to really give it a go, try it out. It's one of those games that I would classify as simple to learn, hard to master. There are a few of those games, be that on a computer game, video game, or on the tabletop, that are easy to learn. The mechanics are pretty straightforward and basic, but then mastering and going beyond the basics, that's really where the difficulty lies. So we're going to give this a go and kind of see how you feel, how I feel, and play a little bit of campaigning here with Wildermyth, or Wildermyth. You let me know. Okay, so we are going to go and hit play. We're going to do a new story. We're going to start. So you can do a few different things here. I mean, these 3 chapters, they unlock over time, but we're going to go with the age of Ulstrix. We're going to start with the very first campaign. It's a 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players face off against the implacable Gorgon leader Ulstrix. I've played a little bit under a different name. I now have player as Realm Builder, because why not? So we'll click next here. Difficulty, we will go with Adventurer. Carved in stone, all progress is auto-saved. Game over is final. Additional mods, I have no mods. And the map seed, so this is a procedurally, randomly generated map and world, which I really, really like. So we're going to click next here. Okay, so we start with our first 3 characters. We can go with randomize. We can re-roll all. We can click on them, and we can then customize them. We've got 2 here. We've got Aloof Greedwagon, a future mystic, Aloof Leader, a future hunter, and Romantic Hothead, a future warrior. We've got Uvura, Windmoth, and Tymrec. I can deal with those names. So we go in here. She's a farmer. She's age 24. Uvura Caveness. Yeah, I'm okay with all of this. I think this kind of works. You can adjust any of this kind of stuff, faces and whatnot. Let's go with, she's a romantic. Look at her, I guess that's a romantic face. Hairstyle. Let's go with, sure, why not? Facial hair. We could give her facial hair, but we're not going to. We're going to leave these primary, secondary colors I'm okay with. We go to stats. These are the different stats we have. We've got health and speed, recovery rate, retirement age at 45, defense, offense. We'll learn all this over time. Relationships, she has no relationships. Her story, raised in a wealthy militia family, Uvura learned the importance of having an escape route, or even at an early age. A wolf-headed lumberjack sheltered her for a magical season. She promised to make her way back one day, but would she? She hated feeling weak, so she kept training, trying, changing. Fair enough. We'll leave all these. We can customize things, aspects. Now, okay, so we're done here. Uvura. Then we've got Wildermyth, Elderloft. Yeah, I mean, he's got kind of the same color profile. Let's actually give him a beard. And hair, buzz cut, and beard. Why not? For Wildermyth. And then finally, we have Tymrec Den Weedwater. Yeah, we'll go with blonde, facially. Sure, we'll go with that face. Hairstyle, sure. Why not? We'll keep him as is. See how they do. Anyway, let's start. Smoke. This book. Okay. See some smoke here. We can click on character sheets and see those. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Anything to prove lived. I guess. Not that I'm giving up. Someone will come. Maybe my friends. But all right. This is how I'd start it. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by a hole in her sock, a young woman named Uvura takes the seasonal road to the town of Swinepool. Have to avoid Master Palkas's window. He'll throw another pot at me. I mean, his daughter had it coming, though, didn't she? Want to get me in a barrel fight? I'll oblige. Simple as that. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Well, here's the hard part. Getting Wildermyth out of the house, out of the town before dark. I'm sure everyone's going to want to bend his ear, and I'll just be... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Uvura hurries towards town, thinking of Wildermyth, a young man whom she's known since girlhood. Okay, choose. So this is what's her relationship with Wildermyth? Rivalry, friendship, or romance? Let's go with friendship for now. Wildermyth, you all right? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Constructing mission just for you. All right, so this is going to show a little bit. So we've got the tutorial stuff because I logged in as essentially a new player. So Hero has an action left. Hero has no more actions left. This is actually really good. I like this because it reminds me of the gameplay and it shows you the gameplay and how easy these rules really are. So Uvura is going to move forward. Objectives hover over them. So she's going to move forward here, and that ends her movement. New round. Extinguish the flame, and that worked. I guess she can move over here. And she can extinguish that flame as well. I promise you there's more interesting stuff to this. Alright, we can open the door. His house is still standing, at least. Wildermyth, open up. You have help out here. She doesn't know. Why is no one? The door unlocks. Wildermyth shoves it open. I smell the smoke. Get inside. Hey, do you not smell the... Oh, I'm doing this in the wrong order. So she hops inside. He slams the door. Yeah, there's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind your bow. Garu. Behind the house. They just rampaged in all of a sudden. Why not kill it? Right, so here. I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. What you going to pick? A pitchfork, a pickaxe, or a frying pan? We're going to go with a pickaxe. I'm sure we can shut it up, whatever it is. Or we can't. We'll find out once we open that door. So we got a folk card here. This is a roe. Hooves thrown sloppily around. Beneath it runs staggering, bellowing in agony. Okay, let's see here. I'll move her inside here. Stand right next to the door to open it. Oh, okay, so he can't really do anything, so he's just going to stay right here. And he's going to wait. So she's going to go outside. Oh, there it is. There is that creature. Okay, to stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1, but does not stack. Okay, so she's kind of a frontliner. We're going to move her over here. Him, we're going to move over here. And he's got an 87% chance. He shoots it for 3 damage. Now it's going to engage and attack. 2 damage to Uvora, who's going to strike it. And with that, it is deceased. A victory! So that was easy enough. Uvora has grown stronger. Warriors like Uvora are built hardy, enduring, the natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Uvora Caveness is now a greenhorn warrior. So choose an ability. Blood Rage. Passive Uvora's melee and range attacks deal more damage based on the percent of health she's missing, up to a max of +4 damage. Engage, a swift action. Uvora engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. Uvora must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor. Or Zealous Leap. Every other turn, as a swift action, Uvora makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces. Let's go with more damage for now. Wildermyth. So he's got archery is his main thing. He's got crippling strike. So Wildermyth melee and range apply 2 hobbled to the enemy. He can do jump jaw twice per combat as a swift action. Wildermyth throws a jump jaw trap. It will deal 2 damage and pin the enemy who walks near. Kind of like that one. Or ambush. Wildermyth draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing extra +2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Wildermyth gets a free attack at the beginning of his next turn. Yeah, we're going to do the ambush ability. And we've got a Belt of Grace. Augment 5 dodge. We will give it to Uvora. You're a natural, Uvora. You and I work well together. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Tymrec? We should go. Tymrec is alone, unless you think... I'm not sure who's safer, suddenly. He's at that ruined tower by now. Right. The town will be okay. Tymrec will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Huh? Well, yeah. Anyway... I just think we said we'd meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once, actually. Looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Uvora and Wildermyth follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Okay, choose. So, let's go let him be alive. Alive and unhurt. A friendship has developed. A tower in the hills. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Tymrec longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Tymrec's a little pushy at times, but he doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around him, but I'd say he's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Okay. So we need to find Tymrec at the old tower. Scouting in order to find sites. In the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. So there you can see is scout. Scout, we will say Wildermyth. Hunter abilities. Okay. Let's go. The tower where Tymrec had arranged to meet Uvura and Wildermyth is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows its rooms and floors so well, he could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. You're a rare beast. Woof, snuff, lurk. Folks would pay to see you, I pay not to. The tower has outlived generations. The emptiness is deep and fragrant, the odor of 10,000 rains that have soaked into stone. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. What do you got here? That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering. Tymrec bends to pull it loose. Uh-oh. Wildermyth. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all of this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling and wishing himself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. Do you hear hidden fish? Has nothing to do with fish. It's the tale of a girl burned to glass by lightning and buried. She wakes in the darkness, a fresh young worm, and begins her eternal swim through the earth. Mama Swinepool's horn spins the yarn of a mother who drank so much and laughed so freely that she grew a beautiful spiral horn. Her children were very proud. Tymrec reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book, something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. But all right. This is how I'd start it. Here, in my yondering country, Tymrec writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through this body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods, where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Tymrec's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Okay, choose. He pulls the spoon from his pocket. So he gets a spoon or a staff. Slides the branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It's definitely, I mean, we're going to go with the staff for sure. So, just real quick. This is a very unique game in the sense that you can see the storyboard elements. You have that tactical combat. You have decision points. And then the characters kind of evolve through the story. And each iteration of playing this, the characters will be entirely different. This is very replayable. This may not be to everyone's liking. The art style is not everyone's style. I'll freely admit that. However, I've been told repeatedly by people who play these, play RPGs a lot, computer RPGs, that this game is truly worth it. So we're going to see here. So please stick with me. I'm curious to see how this goes. Well, Beast, it's time. I am getting out of here. So we've got a Rage, or it charges without seeing. Misshapen Tusk, swinging wildly. Okay. Use Interfusion to kill from a distance. Let's see, where are we here? That is a bucket. Okay, bookshelf. Okay. Trying to find ways to get out of here. Out of this building. We extinguish a lamp. Let's go in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's been revealed. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use scenery to damage enemies. The object you're interfused with has the ability you can use. Okay. So what does that exactly do? So he's interfused with it. Withdraw. Okay, that really didn't do anything. Is there a way to get to that side? I mean, I can attack the scenery. Can I attack that scenery? I cannot. Okay, let's try this again. Table, candles. And I wonder, let's see here. Ah, okay, I can use the fire to attack it. And now it's been killed. Ah, okay, got it figured out. Victory for Tymrec. Alright, so there's no way to really get to the other side. But to use that fire to attack him. Okay, okay, we got a little bit going on here. We understood a little bit more now. So Tymrec is now a greenhorn mystic. So arches. Tymrec bonds with the earth and summons from seedling and silt a wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. Okay. Naturalist. So we can do advanced interfusions with plant or tree. Upon infusing with a tree, enter gray plane. Tree call. Or humanist. So there's another advanced interfusion mechanism. Applies poison to enemies who step next to it. Shackles, metal, tools, stunning barrage, shards, shardado. Yeah, let's go with that one. And we've got a belt of faith. So he will claim that. The monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Tymrec moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. I'm still allowed to live? He closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? Well, I might not deserve it, but you never turn down a turkey, so they say. Tymrec? I should plumb the depths of this of this power, not tower, but safely, I suppose, and out of sight. Tymrec, you all right there? Hey, Tymrec, something's happened. Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and Yuvara and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Swine Pool. It burned? Another creature screaming out of the tower. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. You know, I mean, when you kill one, that pretty much does it. Okay, well, I do magic. Assault Maddock Keep. So that is what we need to do. You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. All right, let's try this. What's this over here? Lurking Gorgons. Calamities. Swine Pool. 2 legacy points. So we've got, let's see here. We've got Crow Crag over here. Crow Fields. Gregor Fields. Bergenterra Lake. Lucky Top Mountains. Barren Helm. And a mountain pass. Okay, so I guess we can assault Maddock Keep. You know, we're going to save that for the next episode, because I'm really curious to see what you guys thought. I'm going to keep this a little bit shorter. Kind of an idea of what this game is like. And I'd like to know in the comments, A, if you've ever played Wildermyth, or Wildermyth, however you want to pronounce it, what you think of it, and yeah, we'll kind of see. I'm definitely going to play through this campaign. It's a 3-chapter campaign, so it's relatively short. And we'll kind of see how this story evolves. I'm very, very curious. So if you're curious too, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new. Until next time, I am Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon.